PM Harper must resign is the message countless Canadian Twitter users have been projecting this week. The hashtag has proliferated across the Twitter landscape, at one point trending as the most popular hashtag among Canadian Twitter users. Critics say that with the failure of the mainstream media in Canada to live up to its responsibility to adequately expose the crimes and blunders of the election fraud government of Prime Minister Stephen Harper, that working-class Canadians are forced to turn to alternative media such as Twitter in order to express their disgust at the Harper regime's flagrant violations of human rights and of elementary democratic principles.
But since they don't have the space to do a better job, and they don't do a better job because they are owned by a very small amount of people that tell us a lot of news, we have to go out and do something ourselves.
People tweeted PM Harper must resign for different reasons. The main stimulus, however, appears to have been the admission by the Prime Minister's now former Chief of Staff, Nigel Wright, that he cut a cheque for $90,000 to repay the fraudulent expense claims of a Conservative senator, impropriety which many Canadians feel Stephen Harper himself would have undoubtedly known about.
Quite frankly, I think the only thing that would really do any due diligence or due justice to the situation we have right now is for Harper to be arrested and put on trial for high treason against Canada. That's the only thing that would justify, that's the only thing that would bring true justice to the situation. He is guilty of high treason against this country.
People go on Twitter, they protest because they feel like that's their way to do it. That's their way to get their voices heard. But I still think that Twitter is a good place to start, Facebook's a good place to start, but people need to actually get up and do something.
Apart from drawing attention to the ruling Conservative Party's election fraud, abuse of Aboriginal peoples, and Senate expense scandals, Twitter users condemn the Harper government for its one-sided support for Israel. One Twitter user slammed the Prime Minister, quote, for putting the interests of Israel before those of Canada. Another critical tweet accused Harper of, quote, showing total disregard to Palestinians' rights and freedoms and supporting Israel's human rights abuses. Joshua Blakeney, Press TV, Calgary.